Wow. Shit's got real. So, as you can see, I look very clear, but not so clean. Because my face is such a disgrace. I haven't shaved, and you know, I have imperfect and textured skin. Yeah, but as of now, I'm using my iPhone as camera, which is awesome, by the way. Like, I could think of many things that I could do with it in the future if I have plans to do something about it other than doing this. But yeah, today I did a little. I mean, I went a little bit overboard in the workout, so I feel very tired, and I just wanna be in bed for the rest of my shift today. Cause somehow I finished my tasks yesterday, and I don't wanna be very proactive about it, because I'm worried that there might be feedback and I have to change everything that I've started. So rather than going quickly, I just need to wait and take a little bit of a breather. Because, yeah, I kind of need it. Very blessed to have this job, by the way. Anyway, um, while walking back to my house, I've thought of so many things. And even while I was jogging, I've realized a couple of stuff, thinking about a few people in my life who I take as an inspiration for being so patient and thorough with everything that they're doing with their lives. Like how disciplined they are, how they're focused to their goals, and I actually see it on real time how they're achieving it. Um, it's always been like an inspiring thing to me, but I think it's just today wherein I realize I have to use that as an inspiration and look at those people with much admiration and how I can apply it to myself. Because, I'm such a, I love giving up. I give up easily. Um, and I love to quit when things get hard. I'm very guilty about that. But yeah, as I get older, it's no longer viable to just quit. Like, especially when you have heavier responsibilities, that's gonna affect other people. Because, yeah, when you turn 27, 26, around those ages, at least for me, made me realize so much about responsibility and accountability. And for years, I had a free pass for just running away with everything and just quitting because the universe allowed me to. I was allowed to run because I can't just be there. Uh, yeah, there's so much about, like, sometimes I do have regrets about those decisions. Like, what if I didn't quit that? What if I had a little bit more of an endurance to take the hard things and maybe speak up, or maybe get braver to face those kind of challenges. But during those years, I felt so alone and just trapped inside my head. I couldn't verbalize what I really feel or what I'm struggling until I got medicated. Had a lot of adjustment over the years, a lot of emotional evolutions and relationships I had to deal with, not necessarily fix, because those aren't broken. It's just that it's the way they are, especially with the relationship I have with my biological father, which I've been trying to repair over the years. Actually, not repair. Like, I've been trying to connect with him in some way, but it's been really hard. And we get, like, we have a few moments in our lives wherein we're so forgiving. We have energy to deal with difficult situations. But in my case, I kind of hit my peak this year wherein I just kind of allowed myself to give up on that aspect, which is quite ironic because in the past, I don't give up on some aspects in my life, which are actually the least important stuff. I give up on my job, I give up on my dreams, but I don't give up on people. I give people way too many chances, even though they're bad for me. Like, I had this friend who really, ruined at least a little bit of my sanity. And God bless you, but you look quite happy now and just forgot about it. I know you said sorry, but like, it's quite unfair because and I feel bad for myself for allowing those kinds of chances and letting people in randomly. And I had this tweet earlier where I'm like a dumb brat who loves to scurry into the trash bin on the trash pile looking for shit. Yeah, I feel like I've tolerated so much insane, terrible stuff in my life, and just you know, I have those few moments of realizations, and it's quite an epiphany arriving into that kind of maturity, and deep down that you're never gonna do it again, especially with the abuse I did with my body for the last 2 years. All those stress eating and you know excessive spending, which really brought me into trouble, and I'm dealing with it now. And I feel like I have to deal with it for the next a year and a half. So yeah, in a way, my life's not that terrible. It's just that it's always been a matter of me, myself, and I, because my family's small, my circle is small, my friends are. I can count my friends with my fingers, with my hands. But yeah, those are the thoughts that came to me, and like going back to the endurance thing and not giving up, and looking at other people as inspirations. I have this friend who's had a few moments. I've seen her moments of fucking up, and you know she's flunked a lot in her life before, and I know she can admit that she's been through it before. But like, I saw her grow, and I admired those steps of growth, like overall her persona. And it's not the rushed kind of thing. It's like a gradual rise to the top. And now, like, I'm very, very, very happy and admire how she's in her life right now. Like, I can see her as a very successful woman, and she never changed at all. I mean, she changed in a way that she's more mature and on handling stuff. And I know maybe at some point internally she might say that, oh, I'm not, no, I'm not that way. But I can definitely see how she talks some sense, and like, even if I share the harder parts of my life, she don't mock me, she don't judge me, she respects me, and she even encourages me to you know do what I need to do. Just trying to go down. Yeah, yeah, because like, I remember when I was running earlier, I thought of her because she gave me an advice about running. Like, we ran together a day ago, and like, I saw her run, like she doesn't stop, and I thought that's not possible for someone. And like I can't imagine people who I can't imagine people who run in marathons or even fun runs. Like, cause I can take that shit. But I tried today, like running 5 minutes and taking a break. But I'm taking it one step at a time. And yeah, those are the realizations I had running, walking, because my head is filled with it, but I don't even, you know, I don't know how to begin and transform my life in a way. And I don't know if I'm starting it right now. I don't know, really. But yeah, that's all I gotta say.